Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
if you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fast shit. From the east to the west, independent represent, screaming grinders. New empire aimed to inspire network. Think higher, unite. With this power, I'm more. So we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's
a grinder. I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
if you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fast shit. From the east to the west, independent represent, screaming grinders. New empire aimed to inspire network. Think higher, unite. With this power, I'm more. So we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's
a grinder. I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can combine that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Grind City.
Who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding,
If you want this, then come get it. See the plug and the outlet. Line with all the outfits. From the north to the south, always rocking all the fast shit. From the east to the west, independent represent, screaming grinder. New empire aim to inspire network. Think higher, unite with this power. I'm more, so we do more. Foundation is solid. TV, mag, radio, and more. So show me who's up.
grinder. I'm a grinder. Show me grinders. If you're grinding, who's a grinder? I'm a grinder. Show me grinders.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Donnie Block at 880 Wrestling. Welcome to Thursday Night Fights. Let me present the show to you, opening up, hailing from level 4.
I am Toddy Tondera with the unwilting Tatiana
He weighs
once
in
again.
at 13,000 gigabytes. Hailing from level 4. This is our Gigabyte Grizzly. This is Bro Hebeath.
Tatiana, welcome back to the commentary position. Wonderful to have you here as always, gearing up for another edition of 880 Wrestling's Thursday Night Fights. How you doing?
I'm doing really good. I'm happy to be back on commentary.
So before you noobs even ask, I'm going to tell you why I came to the ring tonight in a sling. Well, bro went a little too hard last weekend for Brohemoth Day, and I kind of jammed up my strafing arm. But the doctor said I still can compete.
Geez, a hot start here, Tatiana. We have Brohemoth here, a little under the weather his arm is, and of course, our young dream, Aleo. These two have a date tomorrow.
I was going to say, they're set to face off for tomorrow night, but that seems to be up in the air right now.
Of course, MV Young's Big Ass Barbecue 3, Aleo Dreams versus Brohemoth tomorrow night, but see what young Aleo has to say. Brohemoth went hard on Brohemoth Day, I guess.
Right.
Are you kidding me? You're not clear to compete. Is that what I'm hearing?
Doctor's orders.
You know what? I have come way too far, especially now, to just sit here and hear you say you're just going to drop out. Oh, no. You're crazy. See, now this is what we're going to do, and you better listen up. Yeah. Now, what I'm about to tell you, you better wrap it on up, take care of your boo-boo, and you better continue keeping it pushing. I'm not finished. I'm not finished. On my time, it is showtime. And let me tell you something. Like I said, wrap it up and keep that push. Just keep it pushing.
You still want to get this beat?
Oh, yeah.
You still want to get this beat?
Oh,
we ain't got to wait till tomorrow. I can beat your ass right now.
And I get
you want to do this right now? You want to do this right now? We can do this right now. We can do this.
Production, have that bell ready.
You know what? Take this mic.
Tatiana, I think this might be.
Whoa,
Alea wants that heat now.
It looks that way. A lot of confidence from the young Dream. But.
Oh, well.
Oh! A cheap shot from Brohemoth. Looks like his shoulder is doing all right after all.
Well, Brohemoth Day is every day. And I'll tell you what.
Oh!
The young, brash Aleo Dreams was out here looking for a little something, and Brohemoth, the Gigabyte Grizzly, is always hungry. Oh, the music. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Brohemoth going for a second. Chokes them on Dream. Dream cheap shot by Brohemoth.
Well, I guess tomorrow night it is official. MB Young's Big Ass Barbecue 3, Aleo Dreams and Brohemoth in that Monsters Ball matchup. But the trickery from Brohemoth leads the young brash Aleo on his back, Tatiana.
Let's get a replay of that first choke slam.
Oh, Aleo looks like he needs some help.
It's quite a move he took. It's quite a move that he took from Brohemoth, and it's enough to get anybody down. Hopefully Dream's all right.
Referee George Ross here helping out Aleo. Get those A's up, everybody, in support. Sheesh, what a way to start off.
Not the best opening for Thursday night fights we've had, but hopefully it's not a sign of what's to come tomorrow night at MV Young's big ass barbecue 3.
We do got 5 matchups for you this evening, and we're going to start everything off here. I guess we could get everything going. All right.
Let's get Matt Flash back in the ring.
Yeah, he's covered. He's covered. Let's get this thing started.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening bout of Thursday Night Fights is a tag team attraction scheduled for one fall.
Ah, boy.
Well, can't say that these 3 aren't memorable.
Introducing first. Weighing in at Delta Caltite 10 kegger bra. Standing at 4 kegs and a ping pong ball. Accompanied to the ring by Big Jim Fringe, Big Dev Swayze, Avalanche Adams. Collectively, they are known as the Department of Jocks.
Oh, throwing that flat basketball. We just got everybody grabbing the mic today.
Turn that off. All right, shut up. Ain't all of you? Last week was bullshit, all right? I had something in my eye. I was completely hungover. Last week didn't count, okay? We want a rematch. Talk to them.
Exactly. Den of Desire. Get your ass out here now.
Their collective one ass.
Ask and you shall receive. Hailing from the den at a total combined weight of 420 pounds. This is borderline indecent Marco Narciso and Blizzy Blake. Collectively, they are known as the Den of Desire.
Well, a very quick response from the Den of Desire. Department of Jocks coming out here demanding a rematch after last week. I guess they partied a little too hard in anticipation.
Yeah, I guess they were partying on Brohemoth Day too. But who are you looking at right now? Marco Narciso, Blizzy Blake, the #1 contenders for the 880 Tag Team Championships. And we will have a rematch from last week, the Department of Jocks versus the Den of Desire. Everybody grabbing a microphone this week. It's been a while already. Thank you for joining us wherever you are, YouTube, IndyWrestling.us. And thank you for watching in the future, too.
And also, thank you to our brand new TikTok audience. If you're with us, we're happy to have you.
Oh!
So,
mentally, they will.
Hand being thrown, and Big Jim Fridge threw a windup right into Avalanche Adams on accident. And Blizzy Blake tossing Fridge out. What a chaotic start to this match.
Big Jim thrown back to production up here, huh?
Ooh, a big chop to Deb Swayze.
Oh, big kick into the corner, and you could be looking at your next 880 Tag Team Champions after tomorrow night.
That tramp stamp from Marco is one dangerous move to take. It's knocked plenty of people senseless. Oh. Big Deb Swayze is no different tonight.
Just a 2 count after that tramp stamp. And Tatiana, how are you doing? I wanted to make sure our audience knows on your recovery process, where are we?
Look, we still have a long road ahead, but the road is looking pretty good so far.
Little basement drop kick there by Blizzy Blake. 2 and just a 2 count. And I was surprised last week that the Department of Jocks hung in there with a team like the Den of Desire. Den of Desire has been at 880 Wrestling now for quite some time. And the DOJ is a lot more new than the DOD, and they're kind of hanging in there this week as well. Oh, well, with an eye poke. In comes Avalanche Adams. Oh.
Well, character attributes aside, these young men are incredibly athletic and talented. I'm not surprised that they're able to hold their own so quickly with so many tag teams.
They're really limmy. I mean, they're tall boys, lanky boys.
They certainly are, and they definitely know how to use their tallness to their advantage.
Following up. Frog back over against the ropes. Oh!
Big drop kick from the ropes. Avalanche Adams stuck it out of the way, and looks like Deb Swayze went for a roundhouse, but it missed.
Oh, deep arm drag there, huh?
Big deep arm drag, big clothesline.
Looking for that death of Dill. Of course, Marco is only a few weeks removed from that big win against your friend Nick Wilde in Effie.
What a win that was for Marco, and that's certainly going to boost the confidence.
Oh, a couple death of Dills.
Both members of Department of Jocks taking the death of Dill, and Blizzy Blake's been tagged in, I think. We're going to light it up.
420. And the cover here. And you could ring it up. Den of Desire victorious.
Your winners of the match, the Den of Desire.
The Den of Desire, #1 contenders. They will go against the 4th line at NB Young's Big Ass Barbecue #3 tomorrow night right here on Dottie Block. Come join us.
What a big win for these competitors going into tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, there's quite a few matchups happening that are of note.
Aleo versus Brohemoth, 4th line versus the Den. Of course, our champion Reese Hayes versus Remy LeVay. 6-person tag action between the Outcasts and the Black Hand Society featuring a mystery opponent.
That should be very interesting. But let's also not forget the no DQ match of Frank DeVille and Gianni Enrico. That said, well, we mentioned that the Den of Desire are the tag team #1 contenders, but here are the tag team champions.
Well, right on Donnie Block. Introducing first in this second bout, which is a tag team attraction scheduled for one fall. They are serving a total combined penalty of 420 minutes. First, he is the Muay Thai Maniac. This is KC War. His tag team partner, he is Satan's favorite saint and the reigning 880 no-ring champion. Collectively, they are known as the reigning, defending, undisputed 880 tag team champions. This is the 4th line.
And as you mentioned, Tatiana, we saw the #1 contenders, and now we see the tag team champions in the 4th line, ready to throw some bows out of the penalty box tonight.
These two tag teams will be going one-on-one tomorrow night. We've already seen the Den of Desire get a victory in our go-home show. Let's see if the champions can walk away with the W as well.
Momentum, super important.
Yes, it is.
And their opponents.
Maybe some new faces for the 880 wrestling audience.
First, Panama in Spain, weighing in at 190 pounds. Ellis, El Luchador, Electrical, Gran Trueno.
Gran Trueno here on Dottie Block, one of 2 opponents from the 4th line, hailing from Spain, was trained in North America, North American wrestling, and also the lucha style. So a very dynamic competitor in the 880 ring tonight.
For sure. Very interesting new face to TNF.
And his tag team partner from the Badlands, weighing in at 225 pounds. This is the StrongStyleSwordsMan. This is OV8.
OV8 also coming to us from WMDWA and carrying with him Saitana the Sword, which is said to cut through the psyche of his opponents. I don't think we've ever had an object like that in this building before.
Yeah, it's an object of power. Saitana over indefinitely is OV8. Now you want to talk about dynamic. I mentioned that before. And these 4 competitors in the ring, 4 different styles. Obviously BSJ and Casey Ward trained together, but they're all 4 different competitors and one match here. Tag team action.
Be very interesting to see what all is thrown into this match. I'm not sure what to expect out of tonight.
OV8, of course, wrestled all over the Midwest, Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, Michigan. And as you mentioned, from MDWA, Gran Trueno from All-Star Lucha Libre. These 2 competitors from Detroit have traveled together, bunked together sometimes, and tonight on Dottie Block, they're tagging together against our champions.
Gran Trueno getting it started with Casey War. We're going to see lucha versus hard-hitting style tonight.
His mask even makes him look fast.
It certainly does.
Wrap it around here, working on,
Nice bit of chain wrestling between the competitors for Casey War. Barking those fingers, ooh!
Hey, you can't flip all around if you don't have a grip on the ropes, that's for certain.
certainly can't, but...
And of course, teaching live video production here every Thursday. New Kensington, PA. Sidekick Media Services brings you via IndyWrestling.us Thursday night fights. You can check out IndyWrestling.us on YouTube. All of our material, all of our content up there. And if you want to check out MV Young's Big Ass Barbecue 2, you'll see a little preview of what's coming tomorrow. We'll see a little preview of what's coming tomorrow, because of course tomorrow is MV Young's Big Ass Barbecue 3 tomorrow night.
That said, Big Ass Barbecue number 2 is available in the IndyWrestling.us.
Big leapfrog there. Casey Ward jumping to the ceiling twice in a row. Big drop kick. The thumper makes a cover.
Went for a pin there, and not quite enough, but nice showing of athleticism from Casey Ward.
The Den of Desire up here in the foxhole, looking down on their opponents for tomorrow. It's going to be a good one. I don't know who I have in the Den versus fourth line tomorrow.
It's a hard sell, but we've seen Casey Ward and Brandon St. James throw everything on the line to both retain and gain those titles. So who knows what they could pull out.
It's a great point. Oh,
nice bit of tag team action from the fourth line on Gran Trueno.
They're lining them up here. Whoa.
I think I know what this is. Hooking penalty from the fourth line.
BSJ with the cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. Tell you what, rolling up for Detroit here against the best of 880 wrestling.
Well, two things that Pittsburgh and Detroit are known for are their incredible hockey teams, which have gone up against each other many times in the past. So I'm not surprised that we're seeing some rough work from these two teams.
Great point, that rivalry, Red Wings and Penguins. Hope you're on the Penguin side, chat. Oh!
Big flying cutter off the ropes from Brandon St. James, and OV8 breaking up the pin.
OV8's a thick dude.
He certainly is, and we have yet to see him compete in this match, but
he really wants to, Tatiana. Now he's in.
He pulled over Gran Trueno to tag himself in, and nice bit of athleticism from OV8. Looks like he's giving some smack talk to Brandon St. James.
Talked to OV8 a little bit when he got here today. He said he wants to dominate Dottie Block. Interesting quote from the person who's here for the first time.
Many have tried, few have succeeded. It looked like we were getting some sportsmanship, but OV8 turning it into a full Nelson on St. James.
And the true spirit of these Detroit Cats come out now.
And Gran Trueno taking advantage of the distraction to referee George Ross.
That's not in the spirit of homies, homies. Oh, rolling through here. Oh, big splash in the corner. Brandon St. James now in enemy territory, and that full Nelson again, and just striking his chest, striking his lower frontals.
Ooh, Russian leg sweep to St. James. Full Nelson isn't.
Two count.
Kick out from St. James. Full Nelson isn't just a submission hold. It's a way to hold your opponent back from doing anything. And it was a perfect opportunity for Gran Trueno to get in some shots.
Yeah, it makes your opponent defenseless. Whoa! Slamming him down here. A little bit of a tilter whirl. Oh, we're going for a... Oh, no!
Tilter whirl combo from Gran Trueno into a submission. And Casey Ward breaking up that submission. Not today.
It's one way to stop it. Hey, that's what they were doing before. OV8 just walked his butt in the ring and was just like, I'll do whatever. So Casey Ward said, hey, yeah.
Goes around, comes around.
Yeah, go for
building.
it. Our smoking section outside today is quite big. It's a nice day out there. A little humid, but...
Big stomp from KC War on that replay. Gran Trueno has the foot of St. James, preventing him from getting to Casey for a tag.
Banging the boards up here for our champions. The fourth line.
Oh, went for an enziguri, but not... Oh, double stomp!
That made me cringe up here. Double stomp to the back, but Gran Trueno isn't done. Yo!
Spinning splash off the top rope.
Two!
combo from St. James. I thought that might have been it.
Of course, learning that in All-Star Lucha Libre, the Dottie Block isn't having it this week. Of course, we talked about Marco Narciso getting in the ring with Effie. Brandon St. James has a singles victory against Effie at No Ring, No Rules 4. So both victorious over Effie, fighting tomorrow night. Snapmare down here by OV8.
The original student of 880 has certainly held their own against any competitor. Oh, OV8 shoving Casey Wara off the ring. St. James is now in a bit of a dangerous position. If you don't have your person in your corner, there's not much you can do with it. Fight as hard as you can. And
caught.
Went for the crossbody and it was caught midair.
But Tatiana, is he talking a little bit too much? Getting a little too cocky, maybe. We shall see here. You don't want to, rile up that caged pit bull that is Casey Ward.
Certainly not, but it's easy to be confident when you have the power to hold somebody like that for so long.
Oh, just stretching BSJ over the knee. See Lonnie in chat. Crazy Wolf, hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Thursday Night Fights. Up on the shoulder of OV8 is Brandon St. James, and down to the canvas. And Tatiana, wouldn't that be something if the Den of Desire is able to get a victory and these folks from Detroit have an upset win?
That would certainly be something, and it could say a lot for the momentum of the fourth line going into tomorrow night. But that's what happens when you have a match the night before a big show like Big Ass Barbecue 3. You risk just stopping the momentum in its tracks. OV8 going for something in the corner, but St. James meeting him with an elbow.
Trying to meet him again, this time a big boot.
OV8 going for a third try. Sidestep from St. James.
Oh.
Now some big forearms from Satan's favorite Saint.
Duck under. Oh, big flush cutter. Down goes OV8.
And down goes St. James as well. He nailed the competition, but at what cost?
Could he tag in his fourth line brethren in Casey War?
OV8 seems a little confused on what direction he needs to be going, but what a beautiful cross cutter from St. James.
Trying to get over there. Oh, there's the big tag to Casey Ward, who's been fired up to get in there.
Big line to OV8. Big kick follow.
Gran Trueno following suit and eating the boot as well. Oh, running train.
There's one. There's two.
LFG Mafia on their feet with Casey War.
Big crashing bulldog. Bulldog kicking combo from War. Not quite enough to put the competitors down, but my goodness, was that fun to watch. OV8 taking over now.
Up on the shoulders. Two big dudes in there, two thick dudes in there right now.
Sir.
Oh, what are they lining up for? Oh.
Rolling DVT, Gran Trueno going up to the top.
Oh, he landed right on his face.
Corkscrew, my God.
2-0.
War's still going.
Sheesh.
Gran Trueno is absolutely stunned. Let's look at the spin on that
Yikes.
move. Harsh landing, but beautiful maneuver. I thought that was going to be enough for the upset. Not quite. Oh, double hip toss from the Detroit boys.
Tell you what, Tatiana, it's too impressing me, huh?
They're impressing me too, but they're
Guess
not quite
what?
ready for the fourth line. Big smack from St. James.
It's time for a hockey fight. This is breaking down here.
And they're firing up now.
Oh! Collision center ice. Good night, OV8.
Big double minor.
And And with that double minor, Tatiana, you can ring it up to the fourth line.
Your winners of the match, and still the 880 Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the fourth line.
Well, the momentum rolls on for the fourth line. Both them and the Den of Desire have wins from going into tomorrow night. A big double minor to take out OV8 and his partner, Gran Trueno. Like you said, they were very impressive in their debut tonight, but
Yeah, not too bad.
didn't quite have enough to take down the 880 Tag Team Champions.
Fourth line victorious here on Thursday Night Fights. Den of Desire victorious in those two teams. MV Young's Big Ass Barbecue 3 tomorrow night.
It looks like we also have Peyton Graham in the chat, keeping an eye on the Tag Team Champions.
Peyton Graham, huh? Interesting.
When you have any sort of championship, all eyes can be on you at any time. And that said, we'll see who walks away with the belts tomorrow night.
Well, we still got 3 more contests yet to come here, and Thursday Night Fights is going to roll on. Love Matt's suspenders tonight. I don't know if I've said that out loud.
They're very good suspenders,
Yeah.
for sure.
Little technical difficulties here. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is scheduled for one fall.
Well, another debut here. Oh, no, it isn't. It is something a little different, Tatiana.
Heading towards the ring from the party down the street in New Kensington, PA. This is the coolest wrestler out there today. This is Cool Ass Andy.
Cool Ass Andy from AIW coming to Thursday Night Fights. Kind of like a Lisa Frank type of outfit here for Cool Ass Andy.
Listen, when you're as cool as Andy, you can't stick to one style. You got to have all of the style.
Great point, all at once, huh?
Cool as Andy making his return here to Thursday Night Fights. We haven't seen him in a hot moment, but
he's too busy being cool.
And his opponent.
I want to talk about cool. I want to talk about cool, Tatiana.
oh, let's talk about cool.
From where the wild things are, weighing in at 265 pounds, they are the Bearcat Keith Haught.
Bearcat Keith Haught back on Dottie Block.
Bringing that energy that we have come to love here on the Dottie Block.
Best spin in wrestling right here, I think.
For certain.
At least in indie wrestling. Bearcat, Keith Haught, and Cool Ass Andy, one-on-one here on Thursday Night Fights. The power of Meow. Keith having a little extra fun tonight.
Well, it certainly seems so.
I know Cool Ass Andy is very happy to be here. Cool Ass Andy said, my 3 favorite things are cold beer, warm burgers, and professional wrestling. 4 is dancing, of course.
Very good dancing. Very good moves from both competitors to start this off. I heard that he once gave all of the claw machine prizes that he won away to children at an event.
Huh. Okay.
getting here.
Oh, a little funky dance move here for the Bearcat.
I'm not sure if we're going to get wrestling in this match. It may just be a flat-out dance-off. And I'm
Cool with that?
I'm okay with that, too. Let's see what we can get.
It's getting hot in here, says Mia Burrows.
Oh, a big pelvic thrust from Cool Ass Andy. Oh, and a butt smack from Keith.
My grandma used to call it a little shaggy smack. It's a made-up fake Polish word.
Uh-oh. That's been deemed not cool by Andy.
Keith says, you can give me a smack. Smack for smack. How about
big wind-up.
Ah, nice slice of cake.
It's very interesting to see the first strike of a match go to Keith Haught. Normally, they're the ones taking the first one, but hey, if it works, it works.
It's weird to see a first strike the match be of the bump.
I thought they were going for a test of strike, but now we're just dancing again.
Test of dance.
There you go.
All right, I think they're getting down to business now, Fonzie.
Ooh. Big roll from
Andy kind of looks like a human trapper keeper from the 90s. Just a walking, talking human trapper keeper. And I mean that with love. That was cool.
That was pretty cool. Oh, a drop kick from Keith to the corner. Followed by some strikes. Oh, I don't think this is cool for Cool Ass Andy.
Oh, big shot there from the stand user, Keith Haught. Double axe handle.
I think Keith got fed up with the evasion from Cool Ass Andy and wanted to do something about it. Big chop. Oh no, Cool Ass Andy into a hip toss.
Is this going to be oh my God! Got Keith off their feet. Retreating a little bit is Keith Haught back into the corner. Oh, big elbow there.
Oh, not the hair.
Keith trying to get out of dodge, but Cool Ass Andy said, you're not going anywhere. Just a 2 count.
I guess it's cool for him to be the aggressor in this match. Thought we were having a little bit of fun, but things are getting down to brass tacks now.
Kick to the gut there. Off reversal. Bounce against the ropes. Follow that up. Oh, flying cross body. You don't want to be on the other end of that. 2. Just a 2 count.
Oh, a fun little viewership we got going. Aaron Woods tuning in all the way from Japan. Hello, Aaron.
Oh. Wow, Aaron Woods. Thanks for tuning in. I thought I missed somebody here. The whole Woods family.
Oh! And that was a king cat knee from Keith Haught.
From here to Japan, that one could be heard.
Not quite enough to get down Cool Ass Andy, but the Bearcat laying in some strikes to try to keep the momentum going. We've talked a lot about momentum tonight.
Yeah.
Everybody has something to prove tonight and wants a victory going into whatever may happen next tomorrow.
Oh, slap on the chest.
Oh!
Machine gun style.
Never, ever a fun take.
Love that zoom in there from CL.
Thank you, CL, for an amazing zoom. Oh, went for a big strike and evaded by Andy, who's now giving some strikes of his own.
Oh, singing's pretty cool.
That's some good vocals there.
Yeah.
Big club to the corner. Nothing to notice as of yet for the Bearcats, so we're wondering what kind of momentum do they want going into tomorrow?
Yeah, of course, we're 24 hours away from MB Young's Big Ass Barbecue #3.
Big ass clothesline from the basement
Yeah.
there.
Of course, our champion amateur wrestler Reese will go one-on-one with Remy LeVay. Tomorrow night, Remy is the #1 contender, a nightmare of MV Young's past come to life. What you saw like Remy, not so much anymore. Not so much anymore, huh?
I've known Remy for a very, very long time. And don't get me wrong, we've been on opposite sides of the ring before, but never like this. I've never seen him turn his back on an entire blocker in that way.
Yeah. The whole scene really turned its tire back on. Well, you don't want to turn your back on the Bearcat bumper, but nothing in the pull there, and Cool Ass Andy back on his feet. Oh, big clothesline.
Off the rope. Went for a big boot. Caught by the Bearcat. Turn around.
Oh.
Looks like Bearcat went to try to get a crossbody up the ropes again. And
Uh-oh.
what's that smell?
Oh, we've seen this before. Andy to Dandy. Just a 2 count. Signature elbow there from Cool Ass Andy.
Tried to get the crowd to spell his name with him, and well, they're not having it. They've decided on who they think is the coolest cat in this match.
Yeah. Calling out that Woodstock 99, but reversal here. Big headbutt by Keith Haught.
Keith Haught lining up their shot.
Oh.
Big kick to the head.
Oh boy.
Andy in a very dangerous position right now.
You better get out of the splash zone front row because you're in for a hot mess. 2, and you can ring it up. Keith Haught victorious.
Your winner of the match, Keith Haught.
The Bearcat, Keith Haught, racks up another singles victory here on Thursday Night Fights. We still got a couple more left for you. Thank you for tuning in and hanging around. Look, a replay of that best dance move of the night.
Oh, from twerks to chops to splashes. The Keith Haught was dominant in tonight's match, and what a show of sportsmanship from the Bearcat to the coolest man on the block.
Tupac family likes Cool Ass Andy. That's kind of cool. They got if the Tupac family gives you a stamp of approval here at 880, you're fine.
I'm not sure, but I gotta hope we see Cool Ass Andy again.
The rumor is he'll be here tomorrow. I have no idea, though.
I guess we'll find out for certain tomorrow night at MV Young's Big Ass Barbecue 3.
Anybody in the chat going to be here tomorrow? I know Lonnie was here last month. Embley was here last month.
I'd be happy to see Aaron, but I don't think he's going to make it in time.
Yeah.
We have some confusion in the chat. Some folks think that Cool Ass Andy may actually be Kenny Urban. I can report that Kenny Urban is having other adventures tonight, but we do wish him well. And
BSJ, baby.
Have
as much fun as anyone.
We head to our next bout. There are some checks and balances here at 880 Wrestling we like to do every night here. And first of all, you at home and you guys out there, it would not be possible without you. So the round of applause for you. If you're sitting at home, Barry Horowitz style. You can catch us, and a big thanks to Sidekick Media Promotion Productions, as we are on live on Twitter or Twitch. We are live on YouTube and live on IndyWrestling.us. Without them,
wow,
none of this would be possible.
Wow, good job.
Also, to continue to support our local freaks and bubbies, your referee in charge this evening, George Ross.
Freaks and bubbies supporter.
The best bubby around.
On commentary this evening, first bringing some color with her flowers and her personality, the unwilting Tatiana.
I was also
my personal favorite and soon to be yours, Todd. The conductor, Tawny Tondera.
The conductor. Hey, CL, you made great pasta last night, buddy.
And I am your host for the evening, Matt Flash. Thank you.
The incredible Matt Flash leading us through yet another
Our next
episode.
bout, scheduled for one fall.
2 more, Tatiana. Oh,
no.
I think we were having too much
Everybody
fun.
needs a friend.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Put that microphone down!
Sure.
This right here is my best friend, the holy grail to Murphy addicts everywhere, Joe Murphy.
Oh boy.
And well, me, allow me to be your narrator for this evening, some guy named John. And I have a very special story to tell you all. And that story is about the loneliest wildflower.
What?
You see, once upon a time, there were 3 wildflowers who were almost as obnoxious as they were happy. But then one wildflower won the 880 championship and forgot all about his loser friends.
Hey, hang on now. That is not what happened.
The other wildflower, well, she faked an injury so she could avoid getting in the ring with some guy named John.
I doubt that's the
And
truth.
well, that last wildflower, well, the saddest little wildflower, they mustered up all their strength and all their courage, and they got in the ring, and some guy stumped them out.
Ooh, okay. So
But don't worry, as we put a finish to the book that is the Wildflowers, we will give Nick Wilde a very special opportunity, and that's become a member of Buddies Inc.
Absolutely not.
I don't.
We understand better than anyone that everybody needs a friend.
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry about that, Tatiana.
Oh, it's fine. I'll keep that in mind.
As this wildflower may have thorns now, weighing in at 215 pounds, hailing from your local flower shop, this is the NB Riot. This is Nick's Wild.
Nick's Wild out here. Now, I'm not gonna lie. They've been struggling the past couple of weeks. We faced a loss to the matriarchy on the 4th of July. They faced a loss to amateur wrestler Reese Hayes at the past No Ring event, and at Marco Narcisa's event this past Saturday, they faced a loss to Marco and Effie. So don't get me wrong. They've been having it a little rough, but the NB Riot is here, and I have total faith in them. Oh! First off, I know they would have cheap shot the way that some guy named John just did.
Yeah, a lot of the times those wildflowers can last through those storms because that's how they grow, brighter and taller. But sure, Nick Wilde has had a little bit of a rough go with it, had an injury of their own. But yeah, Reese Hayes is still the champion and is still a wildflower. I didn't know there was really any...
There was no forgetting on Reese's part. There was simply other obligations.
Oh!
And here's the thing. I've been around this business far longer than these two competitors and Reese. There are times where you are on a cold streak. Reese would know that better than anybody in this building.
That's a great point.
His career started off on a cold streak. It means nothing. As long as you keep pushing and you keep fighting, you can conquer anything. Oh, eye poke from some guy named John. That's...
Into that second turnbuckle. Some guy named John likes to stir the pot, likes to put himself as the narrator to everyone's character. And I'll tell you what, John does stuff like that. He likes to get under the skin of folks, and I don't know that there's any dissension in the Wildflowers.
There is not.
Oh, big elbow to the back of the neck.
Listen, the garden has had some turmoil as of late, but we grow strong and we grow together.
A pick up there by John, landing Nick Wilde down. And you can see a lot of the past episodes here of 880 Wrestling's Thursday Night Fights on IndyWrestling.us, and you can see the Wildflowers as they grow.
You can see us as tag teams. You can see us in our full trio form. You can see us teaming with other competitors. You can see us in singles action.
You can see Reese's Rise, which he's still on, by the way.
That's right.
Oh, small package. 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
Almost had him there, Nix. Almost. Oh! Big club from some guy named John. Cheap shot his way through this match, which I'm not surprised by.
A little bit of a darker look there for Nick Wilde with that blue hair. Oh.
We love blue in this house, so nothing wrong with that
2.
at all.
Oh.
Good.
Just a 2 count.
Way to kick out. Way to kick out. Nice little comment from the chat. John looks like the uncle that's never invited to the barbecue.
Yeah, I wish he wasn't.
I certainly wish he wasn't either, but unfortunately I have heard word that Buddy's Inc. will both be at the barbecue.
Yeah.
I am absolutely expecting them to bring potato salad with raisins.
Over the back goes some guy named John. Big clothesline. Oh!
Another line. This is the momentum I was talking about. Going for that corner. Ooh, a big forearm from Nix. Rolling out. Go for 2.
John looks like the human embodiment of a pocket watch. Oh!
And a third one.
Oh!
Tommy to Tommy.
2 count.
That is the momentum I've been talking about. Nick Wilde firing up on some guy named John. Some guy named John now up on the shoulders, and this is a very familiar position.
Oh, God, right on his head, I think.
Flower bomb.
2. Oh, hey.
Joe Murphy breaking up the pin.
Well, look, Tatiana can't get down there. Tatiana is unable to help Nick Wilde here. And Nick Wilde was on the other end of this by Remy LeVay last week, and this week, buddies.
Wait a second.
It's Keith Haught. Keith is back. Keith Haught is back in substitution for Tatiana here. Keith has something to say.
Nick Wilde not alone this week, thank God.
There it is. Cat knows how to work a mic, right? Nix. Since Chaz, he's out of commission for a little bit again, unfortunately. I wish him well. And I know Tatiana is also dealing with an injury. How about we are free tomorrow? How about we have a little bit of a Wildcat party?
Oh.
What do you say? Who are we? Wildcats!
Oh!
Yes, I love this and I approve!
Buddies Inc., you got anything to do tomorrow? We're free. So, let's boogie meow! That's right!
The NBs versus the Buddies at MV Young's Big Ass Barbecue, number 3 right here on Dottie Block set up. I guess Nick Wilde has
and your winner of the match,
substitute tag
NB
team partner.
Riot, Nick Wilde.
Well, it may not have been the momentum we were originally looking for, but Nick Wilde is going into tomorrow night hot as ever.
Nick Wilde unfortunately had a bad couple of weeks, lost to Reese Hayes in that no ring, got beat up by Remy LeVay. Buddies was taking out Nick's, and got a friend up here from 880 Wrestling, of course, Keith Haught, going to tag with Nick Wilde tomorrow night.
Well, that is yet another amazing matchup for tomorrow night. But of course, our main event for
Ladies
tomorrow
and gentlemen,
will be featuring
we
our
have
next
come
competitor.
to the point in the evening where you will now see the 880 Wrestling Champion. You know why? And do you know where you are? You're in 880, baby. Be ready to fight. And fight we shall as this is our main event of the evening, scheduled for one fall, and it is for the 880 Wrestling Championship.
Main event time.
And yet another debut for the main event.
All the way from Detroit here comes this sadistic psychopath who is full of rage.
Introducing first, he is the challenger, hailing from Planet Furia, weighing in at 220 pounds, presenting the eternal flame of salvation, James Fury!
James Fury walking to the ring here, stoic and crazy as ever. How do you plan for someone, Tatiana, not from this world?
You don't.
Yeah.
You train harder, you train faster, and you get ready for anything to come flying your direction. But from the look in Fury's eyes, I can sense that we're going to get a lot of hard strikes tonight.
It truly is the disco before the breakdown of Thursday Night Fights, just 24 hours away from MV Young's Big Ass Barbecue 3. And Reese has got to go in there against Remy tomorrow. But James Fury tonight, how ready for Remy is Reese going to be tomorrow?
And his opponent.
It's hard to say because we have been seeing a bit of a different side to Reese Hayes recently. So let's see what he pulls out tonight.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 185 ready pounds, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed 880 Wrestling Champion, presenting amateur wrestler Reese Hayes.
Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes, 1/3 of the Wildflowers, had a victory over Nick Wilde at No Ring, No Rules. Number 4 has a big matchup this weekend with Philly Mike over on the other side of the state of Pennsylvania, but he's got a busy week, and of course against Remy LeVay tomorrow. If James Fury has anything to say about it, he's going to put himself in the main event tomorrow with that title.
We've seen a lot of growth from Reese Hayes since his debut late last year. It's hard to believe that this young man is only a year into this business, but he's done quite a bit. That being said, we've seen a bit of a new attitude come from Reese the past couple of weeks. He's certainly gotten more aggressive and more protective of his 880 championship. Oh, for a headlock takeover on Fury now.
Now, I guess this is maybe a bit of a personal question, Tatiana, but I'll try to keep it as professional as possible. Now, the Wildflowers. Now, Reese Hayes, he's the 880 champion. Has there been any type of jealousy from maybe you or Nick Wilde that Reese has had this spotlight on him? He has been in our main events. He has been our champion.
That's a very interesting question, Toddy. Now, of course, anybody can go back and see the footage of previous matchups. Both myself and Nix have competed against Reese for that championship. And when it is one-on-one or two-on-one or what have you, anything goes. At the end of the night, we're all competitors and we all want to rack up a victory. However, when it's us on the sidelines watching Reese Hayes compete, it is nothing but support and James Fury yanking the hair of Hayes.
That didn't look too supportive from James Fury.
Certainly not.
Oh, cross body.
Big cross body from Hayes.
Oh.
Fury trying to stop the momentum of Hayes, and Hayes going right back in with arm drags and an arm bar.
These two have been zipping around the ring since the bell rang, huh?
They certainly have. They've been matching each other's energy tonight, which is something I like to see. I like to see when competitors are equally matched up. We'll see who comes out on top at the end of this bout. But back to your question, Mitch Wilde and I have been nothing but supportive of Reese Hayes. We've been incredibly proud of the progress he's made, even when his place in the garden wasn't for certain. A big drop from Fury there.
That's a great point. I mean, you two kind of raised up Reese Hayes a little bit, huh?
We raise each other up.
Yeah.
Reese has been there for me and Nick's plenty of times. The garden isn't just one person on top. It's all of us working to the top together.
James Fury now on top.
Putting a little heat on Reese Hayes here.
Yeah,
Big
a little bit.
Boot to the face.
Oh!
Big
Jeez.
club to the back of the neck of Hayes.
He said there's nothing new here. Been doing this my entire life. Of course, also from MDWA comes James Fury. See a little saber tooth in this James Fury guy. Kind of crazy. Kind of unsettling the way he just kind of prowls around a little bit.
For certain, he seems to be tapping into his primal nature when it comes to in-ring competition.
Oh.
Big fist to the head is Hayes.
And of course, as we've been saying all night, Reese Hayes versus Remy LeVay tomorrow. Come down to Dottie Block and check out MV Young's Big Ass Barbecue 3 here. And so much more. We mentioned before, Frank DeVille versus Gianni Michael Enrico. I mean, Frank DeVille has been a mentor to Gianni until as of recently, people have changed, and Frank DeVille.
That's three, hitting all of
Freak.
the buckles in the corner. A roundabout face bust in each corner. Going for the
Mugging
pin.
that cam, huh?
Not loving that.
Not loving it either.
But I am loving that kick out from Hayes, who's still going. Might have some marbles rolling around after that pass maneuver.
Reese Hayes is always about that never say die attitude. Do not count Reese Hayes out. He could trip you up. He's known for his flash pins. He could roll you up. It only takes 3 seconds for a victory. We've seen it many times.
We've also seen this many times. We'll have to go quick if he wants to hit it.
Oh!
4-1-2.
Dial that baby up.
Going up to the top now. Is Fury ready?
Not so much. He tried to be.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, no. He caught him.
He didn't get all of it, but he certainly grabbed a hold at the end here.
That's all it takes sometimes.
Oh! Implanter DDT calls that the Zed's demise. That's finished off the best of them. Is it going to finish off Reese?
That can't be it.
Eesh.
Kick out at the last second by Hayes.
Zed's demise only gets a 2 count tonight. And that's the fighting spirit of our champion here at 880 Wrestling. That's your boy, Tatiana. That's Reese Hayes.
That's right. Reese Hayes never has gone up against many, many competitors, many bigger than him and stronger. And more often than not, he perseveres and comes out with the victory. Oh, no! Backbreaker.
2-0. Just a 2 count.
Hayes persevering, and Fury getting looks like he's getting a little.
He's getting a little frustrated, if nothing else.
Yeah, a little annoyed there. Couldn't figure out the right word to place that.
Some kind of bruise or something starting to appear on Reese Hayes' I think, left elbow. But a big kick to the mush here. Reese Hayes up on that second rope. Blockbuster!
Big blockbuster! Bumps and bruises are nothing new in the world of professional wrestling. You go into this throwing everything you can, and sometimes that ring will leave marks. Both competitors down now.
Of course, this is our main event of the evening. James Fury challenging amateur wrestler Reese Hayes for that 880 championship. I'm with Tatiana. I'm Toddy Tondera. Thank you again for joining us.
Whoa, kick up! Fury back on his feet, throwing the line, throwing the elbow.
Sheesh, like you shot out of a cannon.
Big line, that momentum built up from the rope.
Oh, dropping those tears. 2 count.
Big teardrop suplex from Hayes to take down Fury. I don't think he saw that coming.
Nah.
Fury coming into this match with a lot of confidence and a lot of aggression, and seems to have winded him a little bit, if anything. And if Hayes can manage to take advantage of that.
Oh.
Getting it up.
Fury's a much bigger guy.
Oh no! Eye rake!
Holy crow.
Oh!
What a huge hand James Fury has. That's a cover. Is he going to steal one here? Oh, just a 2 count. I thought he was going to steal one over Reese.
Big slam from Fury, and yeah, now we're seeing a lot of annoyance from Fury. He thought that was it. Getting in the face of referee George Ross there. Now we see this a lot from competitors when they think they have it.
Uh-oh! Small package. And that's it. Reese Hayes steals another one.
Your winner of the match, and still the 880 wrestling champion, Reese Hayes.
Oh, we talked a bit about the power of flashbangs from Reese Hayes, and that is what has won him another match for the 880 championship.
He's going down the block tonight, Tatiana.
I don't blame him in this instance. James Fury, he seems a little furious.
And what a night it's been. We are 24 hours away from MV Young's
he's going up for George!
3. Oh, Jesus.
Let's get somebody to check on George, and let's see some replays from tonight. Amazing action from all competitors tonight, all going into tomorrow night, Fridays on 5th competition.
24 hours out from MV Young's Big Ass Barbecue number 3. Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes will defend the 880 championship against Remy LeVay. Big 6-man tag action, the Outcasts versus the Black Hand Society. Gianni versus Frank DeVille, the Den of Desire challenge. The 4th line for the tag team championships.
Wait a second. Looks like Reese Hayes wants to say some words to close us out tonight.
Hey, Remy LeVay, you want to beat up on my friend? You want to trash my home? That's fine. Do what you gotta. I beat you like 6 weeks ago, and I'm going to beat you again tomorrow.
Well, enough said from the wildflower that is Reese Hayes. Tatiana, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I hope everybody had a...
What the?
What's this?
We interrupt this special presentation to bring you this message.
MV Young. For weeks, you have ignored us. We have constantly called you out, while you've been more focused on gym selfies. We have been in control. No more will you ignore us. Friday night, your barbecue, the anniversary of your big founding of 880 Wrestling. You versus our mystery man. 1-on-1. Someone who will put you on the shelf permanently. Does the king accept? Or has he become a craven?